So, gentlemen, it's episode 38 this week.
It so is.
And this is our second week in a row. It's been a long time.
I know. Going a month at a time was starting to make me twitchy.
Right? Yeah.
So, I'd like to start off with showing you my glasses.
Okay. Are they Lisa Loeb cat's eye glasses?
They're just regular dollar store glasses, but like, I was fighting Penny Friday, or was it Thursday?
Looks like she kicked your ass, man.
Yeah, she broke off the arm, and then somehow the lens got.
Jesus.
So I've been like,
Did you have to give her your lunch money?
apparently, yeah. So,
She call you a nerd and try and pants you?
well, she didn't try. She
Oh, she did? Pants you, dragged you down the sidewalk.
She said she was going to, quote, literally stomp a mud hole in his ass. And then she did.
She's small, but she's strong.
Wily.
Oh, man.
Like that
I
coyote.
want to do something, or she. Yeah.
She did want to do
So-
something. Or she did want to do something. I don't know. She kicked the shit out of me.
Took my wallet, called me a bitch, you know. Kids, they say the darndest things.
We need can we find you a
Another
big
Friday.
brother or something, Josh, in the program? Maybe somebody who can look out for you around your house.
I know, right? Like, yeah, I'm just.
It's getting ridiculous.
You're gonna have to start shifting that distro kid money over to him to pay for a bodyguard.
Right? Some jujitsu or something.
Get him some brass knuckles, maybe.
But you have to tell the cops it's a belt buckle.
Yeah. When he drops her off at school, he has to tell the principal, she only does it because she loves me. Oh,
I fell down the stairs, I swear.
Yeah,
I can't keep
How many
explaining these
times?
black eyes.
Oh, God. So anyway, how has everybody's week gone?
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, once again, just a blur. Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty wild.
So Wednesday, Nigel, my youngest, messaged me to let me know that he was in the hospital.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently he had high blood sugar, and he also has a UTI.
Oh.
I'm not going to go into detail because it's kind of gross, and he probably wouldn't like me talking about it. But
Makes sense.
it was unpleasant, and he had to get a catheter put in, which he's not a huge fan of. I can understand that. I get it. Yeah, but what? He's on the mend. He's doing pretty good. I talked to him yesterday, and
Is he still in the hospital or is he home?
no,
now?
no. He was out. He was out
Same
the next
day?
day. The next day, because they had to. Well, I'm not gonna. All right,
A
I'll
lot
tell
of
you, but
stuff.
you gotta cut this part out.
So definitely cut that out.
Oh no, we're leaving that part in. Cut that in, John.
Since we're all barking out stuff that needs to be cut anyway.
Fair enough.
3 times as big as it should have been.
Mother of God.
I know.
Oh my.
And I was like, what? As you do. You just really roughed him up and you need to stop that.
Wow.
Now-
I mean,
The point is, yeah, just a shout out to Nigel, and I hope he's feeling better soon.
absolutely.
Get well soon, buddy.
From us too, yeah. You you and yours.
Oh man. So anyway, that's how my week went.
Yeah.
So how about you, Josh? How was your week?
My week went by in a flash again. Yeah, it was just work and practice. Then yesterday I went and got some chair rail for the dining room, and I was really excited about that. So I measured it, and yeah, I measured the living room. I just did like a rough measurement. I did a didn't have my tape measure, so
How many Joshes long was it?
well, I know this is like 6 feet.
Okay.
So yeah, so then I was like, oh, okay, so I'll just get like 40 feet, and then yeah, that'll give me some room for mistakes and everything. And then so I got to Home Depot, and yeah, so then they only came in 16-foot long bits, so I had to
Of course.
saw them in half. Of course, yeah,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
and then they're expensive as hell per foot. So they don't sell them by the piece; they sell them by the foot.
Yeah.
Of course, So then I'm like, oh, okay. So by my calculations, I should just get two and saw them in half. So then I got ended up with 48 feet, and then like I come in and he's like, that looks like a lot. I
Wait a
was like,
minute.
well,
Wait a
yeah,
minute. Wait. You said they're 16 feet?
16 feet each.
So then you should have got three. Because I was going to say, if you got two, that's only 32 feet.
Or did you get 3 and 48?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, I got three. Yeah, okay.
Just for the
I was like,
bonfire.
oh crap, I overpaid. Yeah, I definitely got three. Yeah. So then like Annie's like, that seems like a lot. And then she's like, did you measure? And I was like, yeah, I
Kinda.
did one of these. and yeah,
I need
So, like,
6
I feel like-
Joshes worth of trim. Get off
And
my
then she's
back.
and she's like, I thought you said you needed 40 feet. That's 48 feet. And I was like, oh crap, I did get too much. But
Well, it's better to
yeah.
have more than you need.
well,
And
yeah, and
how much did you end up using?
well, I'm about halfway done. I had to redo some because corner,
Go back and
doing
get
the
more.
corners,
Yeah.
then the bevels at the end of the
Yeah.
where there's a doorway. That's really meant like you measure them to like the millimeter, and then when you saw it, there's always like that space.
That little gap. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not quite perfect, so I had to redo a couple of them. So luckily I did get the extra, but it's turning out really nice.
That's
The
good.
ones I did
yeah.
correct. Yeah.
I don't know why.
I wanted to get an air gun to do it right, but
Ooh,
not an air gun,
like a nail gun.
Nail gun.
yeah, nail gun, but that requires the nail gun and then the compressor, and that's like $600. So I'm just doing it the old school way with the finished nails and then the tapper, to put it in,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and just some putty over it, and yeah,
Hey,
same.
if it gets the job done, man.
Hell yeah.
If it gets the job done, it looks okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know why.
Who cares?
When you were talking about buying all that chair rail, I was just imagining like how funny would it be if while Annie and the kids were out, doing their thing, living life, you put up all the chair rail, but like just on one wall, like floor to ceiling.
Oh, you mean like sideways,
Look
straight
what I
up?
did. Like what
Look
the
at-
fuck?
They don't reach the top of the ceiling.
Well, nobody's
Did you
got
measure it?
chairs on the ceiling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then I lost my wallet last week somehow. I think I left it on the roof of my car when I went to the store, and then drove
Oh
off.
no!
But, So I had to go to Home Depot twice because like, while I'm waiting on my card, I'm just using like like Penny's ATM card. I just transfer money to her account, and then draw it.
Well, sure, yeah.
And then Annie was like, "Oh, just use Apple Pay," and I was like, "Okay." So then I get to Home Depot and I'm like, "Do you guys take Apple Pay?" After it's all rang up, they're like, "No."
Oh, of course you don't.
Of course.
Yeah.
Which is kind of stupid because just about everybody uses that.
Right.
Right. So that was
Crazy.
my that was my week.
Oh, and you got beat
Yeah.
up by your daughter. Johnny, how about
You
you?
don't leave that out.
Yeah, well, no.
Yeah, my week was okay. It was pretty wild. It was Star's first week back to work,
Mhm.
and they were fairly flexible. Like left it open to her, like she could work at home or she could go to the office. And
Yeah.
she wound up going to the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was, I think, really good for her to be out of the house and around people. And but yeah, she's feeling a lot better. Just a lot more healed up in general. And so, physicality and the state of mind, it's all on a big upswing.
That's good.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's real good.
but aside from that, yeah, just getting through the overnight shifts and trying to sleep when I can and doing a little better. Like, I mean, I was basically on time today, so that's good. I didn't sleep through it.
There is that.
That is really
Congratulations.
good.
by
I
the
mean,
way.
I certainly could have, because there was a point where I was like, well, it's 9:15. I am flat. I am warm. Like I need to extract myself from the situation.
I totally get
persevered.
that.
Proud
That
of
was me at
myself.
about 8:30.
Yeah.
My alarm goes off at 8 on the weekends, so I get a
Mhm.
couple extra hours of sleep. Like
Yeah.
it went off, and I turned it off, and I was like, okay. God damn it.
That's
Because by that point, Bosco's looking at me like, I heard the alarm, so are we going out or what?
right.
Went outside. It's cold out there. It's wet out there.
Yeah, it is
like,
nasty.
It was bound to happen. We got that extra week. So,
Yeah,
What do we
that
got
crazy
to do?
extra week of the heat wave.
mm,
We managed to pull off 90 and 30 in well, not quite 30, but the 30s.
48. It got down to 48 here. It was 80, 87 during the day, and that night it was 48 degrees.
Jesus.
I come home, it's still like 70 some degrees outside. I come home and I park my bike over by the radiator like I always do. And I'm like, God, why does it feel so warm over here? And I put my hand on the radiator's going. I was like, oh shit, it's that time. I don't want it to be that time.
No.
No, not at
Oh,
all.
man. So here's the thing.
Mm.
I was thinking when we do our big next big get together and all that stuff, I was thinking if there's a time coming up where I know Derek's looking forward to not being on call for a several week stretch, but then I don't know what you guys are gonna have going on, Josh. But like ideally, maybe we can pick like 2 weekends and then just kind of watch the weather. And because if we can do, like the bonfire in the backyard and all that stuff, I think that'd be really awesome. But the weather may not cooperate because we're pretty limited to like, okay, if we want to go to Blue Coachella and all that stuff, then like it has to be on a Saturday. So we can't even like look at one weekend and be like, well, Saturday or Sunday, But yeah, maybe we can keep an eye on the weather and figure out what'll work. I mean, obviously, if we have to go without the outside hang, then that's okay. But I was also thinking if we're gonna do like a meal or whatever at the restaurant across town, potentially a fire, practice.
We have to be there at 6:00 in the morning so we can squeeze all this crap in.
Because there is I've started going to this little bakery on Saturday mornings, and the place is phenomenal. Like, it's full of great people. They've got incredible stuff. They've got sausage rolls there. Oh my god. Like, I missed out on them last weekend because they fly out of the case as soon as they're done. And
yeah, I bet.
yeah, I missed them last weekend. I got some yesterday. Holy shit.
A well-made sausage roll is a thing of beauty.
Oh man, the layers are flaky and buttery and beautiful. The sausage is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and they've got, I mean, all kinds of breads and cupcakes and like.
Ooh.
So I was thinking, we should go there too. Like, why the fuck not? Just make a big day.
Like, I'm not gonna walk away from sausage rolls. I would not do that. I can't do that to them. They're so damn good.
And then I was also thinking, if you guys are feeling extra squirrely, there's a couple of pretty decent record stores in town that we could always cruise by and take a look, and we'll just kind of make a day of the whole thing.
Hell yeah!
Okay. Oh yeah!
I think it'd be fun.
Heck yeah! But... So with that in mind, we might not be able to pull that off this time around.
Sure.
But I had my boss on my ass again about using up my vacation time.
Oh,
because I've only used a week of it, and I got 2 weeks this year. So I had to figure out a time where I could put it in. And of course, everybody else had already put theirs in because I just sit on it and just like, well, whenever, And then I usually wait till the latest I can possibly do it and then use it because otherwise I don't go anywhere. What the hell am I going to do with it? So the week after Thanksgiving, the entire week after Thanksgiving, I put my vacation time in for that. So I am off from Thanksgiving until the Sunday the week after. So
wow,
10 days,
nice.
10 days off.
Hell yeah.
So if you want to do something around that time, I'm down if you guys are.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we could probably absolutely shoot for something in there.
Arrangements
so the
can
week
be
after
made.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
all right.
I think it's the 27th to the 1st.
Okay. That'd be great. Yeah.
Let me pull up my calendar here. Yeah, it's the 27th to 27th. Well, all total. Hang on, that would be the 23rd to December 3rd.
3rd to December 3rd. Okay. Nice. Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
So if you guys want to try and squeeze something in there, I'm down.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I can make that happen. All right.
Dandy. That would be lovely.
Yeah. And then maybe I got the wheel. I'll have to check. Oh shoot. No, the girls have the. Yeah, I'll have to check. 'Cause I know, like, I could bring the girls up to Port Huron and then leave them at Sarah's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, But I think they have the whole week of Thanksgiving off.
Uh-huh.
We could, okay, so that might not work, but I could still make a get together work. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that weekend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. Yeah, they'll be off Thanksgiving anyway. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, and then I'll leave them at Sarah's, and yeah.
Well, that sounds like a plan if you're down.
Yeah. Oh, I could take you there. All right.
Fantastic. I like it.
All right. We get thanks. Yeah.
I'm reasonably sure I'm off that weekend. If not, I can talk to Jake or Corinthians, and one of those guys will probably cover it for me.
All right. Annie's. We always do Annie's usually work on Thanksgiving, so we usually get our Thanksgiving from Trader Joe's anyway, and then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get from the hell is it? Fire Up Grill again this year because holy God, that was so good. And they're gonna be open soon. Oh. They're opening up. They're opening up their place at the mall on the 28th.
Oh no shit!
Oh, yeah, did I tell you about that?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. So I've told you about the food truck, Fire Up Grill. It's all
Yeah.
soul food and
Yeah.
barbecue and stuff like that. Just, oh my God, it's so good. Well, last year for Thanksgiving, I ordered from them.
Yeah,
And-
I remember hearing about it.
Oh, that turkey was so good. Oh my God. That was an emotional experience eating that turkey.
Ooh.
Well, it
But
was smoked, right?
it was smoked.
turkey.
Yeah,
I
it was,
love smoked turkey.
They brined it for 48 hours and then they smoked it.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, and like there was that, there was ham, there was collard greens, there was macaroni and cheese. And in general, I don't like collard greens, but holy shit, these were good. There
Oh
was
man, if they're
garlic.
seasoned up right, oh, so good.
There was garlic, a little bit of onion, and just buttery as
Probably
shit.
some
and,
bacon
my
grease in there too.
God. Probably, but man, they were good. Anyway,
Hell yeah.
so about 6 months or so ago, they announced that they were moving into the spot where Garfield's used to be.
No shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way.
So they've been working on that since, well, let me see, about 3 months ago. They tore down the big plaster
Giant
walls
cat.
that the big walls that they put when a business closes in there.
Oh yeah.
They knocked all that stuff down, and they've been working on getting it all built up. They're hiring people. They're getting their menu together, and I'm so excited. I will be there
That's
on the
cool.
28th.
Man,
Okay.
that's wild. I can't imagine jumping in at that mall.
Yeah.
Like that's nuts.
Well,
'Cause, like
on the
that place
plus
has
side-
really gone downhill, yeah.
Yeah, but they're starting to fill out some of the empty spots with like smaller stores, like
They
local
should.
type
Yeah, I was
stuff.
gonna-
I mean,
yeah,
there's
I
a
was gonna say
comic
that.
book store in there, and you know, a lot of
That's
like
cool.
trinkety type stuff, like made in Michigan
Yeah.
kind of thing. But they're filling out the spaces, so people are starting to come in there a little bit more. It's still not like
Ah.
it used to be, but
Right. Yeah, I mean that place in its heyday was wild.
yeah. But now they've got, I mean, shit, they've got probably one of the best food joints in Port Huron opening up in Garfield's
that's
now.
good,
So
yeah.
that's going to bring a lot of
Yeah.
people in. I know that. They'll
Well, and
certainly bring me in a lot.
Well, because John Anderson's tattoo shop just left the mall not too long ago.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and they had been there for God, it's had to have been a decade, I would imagine.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
They started there right around the time I started there, so that's 8 years at least.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, man, that guy. I need to get some work done by that guy, but his schedule, he's booked out so far in advance.
When you do good work, that's what happens.
Right? Yeah, he's too good for my own good, apparently.
I'd like to get some stuff covered up. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like what, Josh?
Oh, just the stupid Japanese characters on my wrist. I got when I was 18.
Oh,
What
come on.
are they supposed to say? I bet you they say free handies.
Nope.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a Japanese exchange student at Port Huron High that year,
Yeah.
and I showed them to her, and she said exactly what they were, and they were correct. So
Oh, well, that's good. At least what do they
Yeah.
do they say?
This roughly
Okay, so-
translates into pussy fart.
so this one is sin, right? 'Cause
Okay.
I was like, oh, sin. I saw sin because,
You gotta warn me, man. I'm drinking.
because that's what every edgy 18-year-old gets.
Oh, totally. When you don't want to get one of those barbed wire arm wraps.
Joshua Anderson Lee over here. Getting drilled by Tommy on that boat.
Then the love you. Oh, no.
I fucking love you, babe.
And you said you don't have hep, right?
Okay.
I do.
Sure.
Well, Johnny,
I said a lot of things, baby.
You've seen that before, and then this one is purity.
Because when I think Joshua Davis, I think pure sin.
It's a loose translation, you know. The one side actually means virginity, and the other one means I hammer it.
Usually, well, yeah, I suppose when I got the tattoos, I suppose I would be correct. But,
It would be accurate.
Yeah.
Sitting in the corner, punching himself in the dick.
Wake up!
Nobody ever taught me.
Usually what I get is, oh, so you jerk off with your left hand.
Obviously.
It still works. It just takes a while.
Yeah, I keep this one clean for shaking hands.
There we go.
And eating food.
Oh, see, you're a fellow masturbatory southpaw.
Let me give you my card.
For some reason, it just works better. Here's my pictorials.
Here's my photo spread in Masturbators Monthly.
Right.
Yeah. Well, at least, I didn't get head from Korn. He got, Jesus tattooed on his right hand to keep him from masturbating. And, that could only
So
work so
edgy.
long.
So
Yeah,
edgy.
I would imagine
Eventually,
that
he's
would
just
only-
talking dirty to him.
Bitch, you fucking bitch.
You ready for this? You ready for this? Are you ready?
Oh, man.
All right, I'll show you guys this
Do
one.
you have a corn shirt on under there? If you do, you're out of the band
guys-
for real.
All right, just because you guys are having a good time laughing at my expense, I'll show you this one. Okay.
Uh-oh.
But
Is
then
it
we
a
actually
tramp
talk-
stamp that says sassy?
So I got this one right before I left for the army, just because I wanted to get a tattoo in my chest, and this was the only one I could. Oh
God, it's gone. It's become
That's a
sentient
nipple.
left.
What is that?
Here.
It's a tribal squiggle.
Oh wow!
Wow. It's
Just
not
wow.
even a squiggle, it's a squig.
So I went there with my girlfriend at the time, and it was the tattoo shop that we always go to, me and Johnny and Charlie.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, "Let me hold your hand." So she's holding my hand while I get this lame ass tattoo.
She probably still thinks about it.
He's all like, it looks good, right, babe? Yeah, very macho.
She's like, yeah, it's great.
Just so,
Here, hold my
so
hand.
you know, I'm super damp in the downstairs. I probably will be forever. What have you done to me?
But she's like, wait a minute, are you crying?
I mean, in a way.
It's such an emotional moment, is all.
Somebody needs to give me some goddamn Pedialyte. I'm gonna die.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is why I'm glad I never got a tattoo, so I don't have regrets like that.
We could. I mean, I'm sitting here clowning on Josh like a jerk, but we could devote an entire episode to my.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Let's see which one of us has a tattoo of somebody clubbing a baby seal on their stomach.
Hello.
That, by the way, my idea.
It's a good tattoo.
It was.
Quality piece.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man, I remember going with you to Gibraltar. Now there's an idea: go to a flea market to get your tattoos. But anyway, I remember going with you to Gibraltar and telling me, "Yeah, but I bet a guy I would get a $10,000 tattoo."
Oh no!
Or was
my
it 10,000 or 100,000?
80,000.
Oh, 80,000. 80,000.
Yeah.
He's like, I bet this guy would get an $80,000 tattoo. I was like, okay. And then he told me what his plan was, and I'm like, oh my god, that's absolutely brilliant.
Right.
Now, did this dude bet you money?
No. It was just a guy that I worked with, and I was just talking shit. I was like, oh, I'll go get an $80,000 tattoo. No sweat. And I got it was actually a guy that was apprenticing for an old friend of mine, but it's a little hard to see.
There it is. No, you can see it.
$80,000 right there. Big money, and I won't.
Bending the
Well, I mean,
jeans.
we all know I've got Josh's name former name tattooed on my butt.
Yeah,
Also my idea. I'm a bad influence on you, John.
What people?
and once
You know what? I'll put up a photo of it because there's really not a graceful way to show to show it off.
Yeah.
But what people
Did you
may
show
not
it to my-
know.
didn't my go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I have a giant tattoo on my thigh of two monkeys.
Uh-huh.
And one monkey's sticking his finger in the other monkey's butt. That's a decision that I made.
Now-
They say on all those shows where they do tattoos and stuff like that, they're like, everybody's tattoos are personal. They mean something special to them. So what does the monkey sticking a finger in another monkey's butthole mean to you, John?
Well, you know what? It was a running gag for a while with myself and an old friend, former coworker, present acquaintance at best. His political leanings don't really line up with mine anymore. But,
Fair enough.
Yeah, we both got the tattoo. He got it much smaller in a more concealed. Well, no, I suppose we both kind of got them in a pretty concealed location. Not a lot of people are going to see my thighs, but
Except when he wears his Speedo.
well, and the weather's turning, so I don't often parade around town in a sundress anymore. So
That's true.
I mean, most of the
Time
time
to get
I
out
wear
your
tights
Lululemons.
anyway because I'm modest.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go back on the. Well, I mean, you don't ever really get off the sex offender list, but I can't go on it again. Waving my-
Yours will have a
waving
star
my willy
next to
at
he gets a star for every additional charge.
Yeah.
doing the helicopter at the business loop downtown.
It was during school hours. If you'd have just done it afterwards, it would have been fine.
Well, I mean, I tried doing it for the bar crowd, and I just get knocked the fuck out every night. Kids can't get all the way up there.
They just don't appreciate art.
No, and that's what it is. It's performance art,
Bunch of fucking
I'm an
Philistines.
I know,
right? Get some culture. For God's sakes. You're embarrassing yourself, is what you're doing.
I know. That's totally it. Absolutely, 100%.
Enjoy the show. Woo! And no flash photography, please. It puts me off my game.
He'll throw off my timing and I could hurt somebody.
Yeah. You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out.
It's like that robot somebody built that's leaking fluid and its whole job is to clean up the fluid. Have you seen that?
No.
Have you seen it? Oh, it's weird. It's like it's a robotic arm like they use in like auto factories and stuff like that. But it's got like a scoop on it, and its job is to clean up any mess around it. And they've designed the machine so it starts leaking fluid, and the more fluid it leaks, the slower it moves. So eventually, it's just going to die. And that is supposed to be some sort of art statement. I don't know what the statement is, but it's a weird idea, and I'm into it. But it's going to be sad when it finally dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they should have programmed it to scoop up and replenish.
Well,
and then it
does.
just goes forever.
It does. It scoops it up and gets it back into its system because I guess there's
Oh.
some sort of vacuum or something on the end of the arm, but it doesn't move fast enough. And the older it gets, the slower it moves, and the more fluid comes out, the slower it moves. So it's slowly winding its way toward just not being able to do it.
I see.
It's like watching Tony Stark's robot arms just be sad.
It's like
Yeah. So sad robots. You know, that's all I'm saying.
say that's a bad scene, baby.
It is. It is. It is.
Oh, so what you fellas getting up to the rest of the day here?
Oh, I got a bunch of stuff I got to do today. I tried doing the vocals again last night. I'm still not hitting that spot.
I explained this to John yesterday, Josh. I didn't tell you.
So apparently, I think higher of my vocal abilities than what
They're actually able to achieve.
Oh, who doesn't?
because well, normally I'm pretty good about it. I'm pretty good about knowing what my limitations are. But for me, it's not so much hitting the notes. I can hit the notes for the song. It's getting the cadence right to make sure that I get everything in there, and it's also you can understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where the
Rental.
problem's coming in. So I've been messing around with trying it different ways, but I have a very specific way I want it to sound because of the way I have the echo set up on it and everything to give it the right feel, like I did with the guitars and like you did with the bass and the drums and all that stuff to get it to sound like what I want it to sound like. And so I'm having problems with it, but I will get it.
Yeah,
I will get it.
I have no doubt.
I just need to get it within the next 2 weeks because we're supposed to release it for the 40th show.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I suppose if we get in a pinch, we can just not record an episode for a month again. Figure out all
No,
our
because
songs.
that's a cheat, and I don't want to do that.
It is a cheat, yes. But
I don't wanna
sometimes
do
in
that.
life, you got to.
No, I don't want to do that. I got 2 weeks. I can get it.
Okay.
I will get it, even if I have to do it in like pieces.
Sure.
I'll get it.
Oh yeah, I meant to get some drums done yesterday on that new thing because I've got that drumless bit that you sent me.
Yeah.
Because I did I took that initial like 30-second clip that you sent me and I stitched it together a whole bunch and I was playing to it, but the like the program drums just kind of made it a little like I found that I was following them a little too much and not really having a good time kind of putting my own deal on it. But now that I've
No,
got
I
that
totally
drumless
understand that.
stuff, I'll
I
be
totally understand that.
spending some time with it today.
Oh, and in case you need to know, the tempo is 110.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's M? You said tempo? Tempo.
Tempo? Tempo.
What is that?
It's a big metal rod you use to hold up your tent. It's a tempo.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. I keep hearing it, and I've been wondering, but I've been too afraid to ask.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know.
I mean, you learn stuff by asking, you know.
Right, but people make you feel stupid when you ask.
That's true. But, what are you going to do?
I mean, that's why you guys are my buds.
I would rather people think I was stupid and find out what it actually is than just wing it and get it all wrong.
Fair enough.
I mean, it just makes sense to me. So there we are.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on.
Okay.
I got something for this.
Oh, okay. I know what it is. I know what it is.
I know what it is.
There it is, finally.
Shut your fucking mouth, Derek.
Ooh. Oh, you know what? I just realized.
You're a woman trapped in a man's body?
Well, in addition to that, I never resized the video to focus in on us. So when I cut this, I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh God. Oh, so what about you, Josh? What are you getting up to the rest of the day?
I'm gonna finish up that chair rail, and then let's see. I got chair rail. Let's see. We'll probably go out to eat this afternoon.
Oh yeah. Any plans on where, or is that still up in the air?
Well, I made a deal with the girls. Like we would get Chinese food last night if we get to go to a brew pub today. So.
Oh yeah.
Just place with t-shirts, and and some cleverly named beer, Fear of a Black IPA or something. That was my favorite. I laughed and when I first time I had that one, I laughed at the guy and I was like, oh, he thinks I'm cool because I got it. But, yeah, it's a place for t-shirts and a comment, a
commemorative
pint glass. Yeah, commemorative pint glass. Thank you. So
commemoratory.
It's really easy. Yeah, it's really easy to make me, and some greasy food. It's really easy to make me happy. So
I get it, man.
You know what I was just thinking the other day? I wonder, because it's been so long since I've been. I wonder how Medieval Times holds up.
Are they even in business still?
Yeah,
I would assume so.
Yeah, I went last year. Yeah.
Okay.
There were a couple times. Yeah, it's still great.
Yeah.
It's still drawing crowds. It's got the the show and everything, and
hell yeah.
And the shop is the best part. For get your dragons.
Well, of course.
Naturally, where else are you gonna get your dragons?
I simply must have a banner.
Your medieval weapons. Hell yeah.
Get a nice flails for the car ride home. Smacked in the eye while you're driving down the turnpike. Jesus Christ, if you kids don't stop it, I will crash this fucking car.
He gets hit in the face with a mace. God damn it.
Here we go.
They're all greased up on chicken.
Giant turkey legs.
I thought that shit was supposed to make you guys sleepy.
Doesn't. It just enrages us.
Yeah. That's because you're eating like cave people with your bare hands. Fucking animals.
The wench comes by and you wipe your greasy hands off on her.
On her giant boobies that are on prominent display.
Sounds kind of personal there, John.
Nice firm smack on the butt.
Yeah. My hands was greasy, officer.
Imagine getting canceled. At Medieval Times.
Like embarrassment would never end.
No, that gets you, man. That gets you put out the whole family, doesn't it?
That's like being banned from Taco Bell for being gross. Or being banned from Walmart because you're not classy enough. Yeah, right.
Yeah, imagine like, where do the people shop who are too trashy to go to Walmart?
Dollar stores.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because there are like, I mean, there's got to be like what $6 generals in every town now by law.
Minimum.
Ugh.
I mean,
Weird.
shit.
Those places are so wasteful too. Like they throw out insane amounts of shit.
Yes, they do.
Like stuff
Yes, they
that
do.
should be donated or really just done anything with outside of sent to a landfill. And they're the kind of shady people too that a lot of those stores when
wait, hold on. Before, just want to throw this out there before we start talking too much shit about dollar stores. You know, and she just started management training.
Well, then you should probably have left her out of this. 'Cause nobody needs to know that.
I mean, I doubt she listens to it.
But well, I would hope that she wouldn't be a part of a team that would do this kind of stuff, but like they will anything that could be useful to somebody that they throw out, they will pour chemicals on, they will cover it in bleach. Like that is some shitty shit. That's illegal. Like you can't just pour bleach into a dumpster.
Yeah.
You can't, but they do it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. It's super, super gross and really shitty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, same
Like you're
consolation. I
that
don't think
worried
she's
about
at
your
Dollar
bottom
Tree.
line. Like you already got credit from all those vendors for all this shit that you're throwing out, and you've got to ruin it for somebody that could use it. That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's not cool at all.
Those bastards.
Sons of bitches. I take some consolation in knowing she doesn't work at Dollar Tree. So
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Anyway, well,
Yeah.
guys, we've made it through. John, cut it out.
I'm sorry.
You can wait. Stop.
No, you could wait 5
Stop
minutes.
it.
Ah!
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna tie Lefty in a knot. He's longer than righty. I'm sorry.
Is that the one you had pierced? Was that because you were hanging your keys on it?
Oh, that's right. You did have a nipple pierce, didn't you?
Oh, I've had a lot of pierced. Oh, fellas, it's been quite a fun morning. I know, Derek, you have a heart on at 11.
Yes, that.
Why not? But I feel like
Looks like I'm
We've
ahead
been-
of schedule. What was that, Josh? You trying to jerk me off on your face? What?
I was-
I think he's just celebrating your boner.
yeah.
As everyone should.
I was trying to
Exactly like that.
If I was trying to do that, Derek, I would. It would be more dramatic, like theatrical, like this, like. Yeah.
It's a curious thing to do.
Adding some sound effects.
Well, you guys bring out the worst in me, so you know.
Oh, sure. Blame it on us. Okay.
It's the American way. As long as I can blame it on somebody.
That's right. Damn Iraq.
I just plant these little seeds in my head, and I'm like, "Ooh, it'd be funny if I did that." It's like,
And then you do it on camera.
yeah, I don't know.
Wacka wacka wacka.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't
All
know.
right, guys. Well, it's been a fun morning.
It really has.
I so look
Yep.
forward to these. I miss not seeing you guys every week
Yeah. It's been
because
rough.
it puts me in the right frame of mind on my Sunday mornings.
I'm gonna go have a frank and productive Sunday.
As am I.
I'll be frank
As
and
am
I'll be
I.
productive.
Well then.
Stupidest fucking thing I've ever said.
Not by a long shot.
It's still early, man. I can do better today.
I think.
All right.
Oh,
Well, thanks
man.
for hanging, fellas. Thannks for watching. Anybody who mighta.
And if you're offended by anything that we said, well, that's, what do you want from us? It's free,
Yeah.
Well, with that said, push the button, Frank.